Hello, gang. Hello, fellow Milanisti. How are you guys doing? It's a winter wonderland where I'm at. It's Christmas time. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. And I came online to talk about the last week Milan games. The game at home against Genoa and the game on the weekend away at Hellas, Verona. And what I want to talk about is really the results, but also the overarching fallout of the Genoa game. Now, to kick it off, the game last Sunday against Genoa was the 125th anniversary match. They had a lot of hype around the game. Primarily with the anniversary jersey and the event itself, but also too there was a lot of legends at the match to support the club. One in particular did not come, a man named Paolo Maldini, and that's unfortunate, but that was his decision. And at the same time, it was a game to be played, right? So what ends up happening is the team does not perform the way they should. No, they did not get the result that they needed. It was a bad match. 0-0 at home to Genoa, who is like battling relegation. Not good. Now, drawing that game definitely felt like a loss. It should have been a win. You had the event for the birthday of Milan, and all the legends were in the house. You had such a spectacular reception for the anniversary jersey. There was a lot of momentum towards Milan winning the game, and ultimately, in the end, they just did not. And it felt like a loss, which it really was. It was a one-off game, you can kind of say, kind of like, not necessarily like a derby one-off, but it definitely was a game where this event alone was an event. Sorry guys, just realized put my earbuds in. Can you guys hear me? Good. Yeah. And so the game was a draw. Now, we should have won, and we had multiple opportunities to kind of put it away. Whether it was like a 2-0 win or a 1-0 win, which it really should have been a 1-0 win, guys. The shot by Morata that hit the post, just terrible luck. Awful luck. It just did not go in. I think if Morata hits that ball 99 more times, that ends up being a goal. And in this one time, it wasn't. But that's soccer. It happens. And it kind of just surmises Milan's performances as of right now. Like, just some bad luck. Up until the Genoa draw, they had bad luck against that game. There was bad luck against the Cagliari game. And so, unfortunate results, but not much you can really do with that as it is. Yeah. In the end, though, guys, they drew the game. They didn't lose, thankfully. If they lost, it was much worse. But they drew, and it felt like a loss. And a lot of the chatter online after the game was like, it's a failure, you know, this and that. There's a lot of speculation going around Theo Hernandez, but I think at this point currently, it's kind of past, I hope. And really the game that just happened on the weekend versus Hellas, Verona, that was also not a good game. Very static. I expected it as much because Milan has not had the best form in Serie A at their away games. So going into Verona, who's also battling relegation, you know it's going to be a scrappy Serie A game. A lot of tactics, a lot of players being nullified, not really being able to create as much as they would normally. These lower tabled Serie A teams can really do good tactical disruption. They are able to neutralize your midfield and really force you to kind of play on the wings where they know you're going to be. And, you know, Leao has been figured out. He's not a new player in the league no more. So they can kind of deal with the stalemate. You definitely really need a wonder strike to break the deadlock, and that's exactly what Milan got out of Gianni Reinders, who is proving to be an integral, vital part of our midfield at this point. He's probably our best central midfielder on the team, albeit that Benacer is out injured, right? So he's the guy right now, and it's a great win. We definitely needed the win for morale. I think if Milan drops the ball on this game as well, it doesn't go over very well. Another draw would have been terrible going into the Christmas mini break. Not good, but thankfully that didn't happen, and the soccer gods gave us a Christmas present that I'm very thankful for, and I'm sure everyone else is. Aside from that, looking forward, guys, they have Roma next weekend, the Sunday coming up. That should be a good game, and hopefully that game will have a bit more of urgency to it, and the team will perform better because of it, with a bit more spring in their step. And yeah, I think that's all they can really ask for, to be honest. They have some contracts that they signed or are looking to be confirmed re-signing with Mike Maignan, Gianni Reinders, and Theo Hernandez is on the rise. So that's all positive news. Or I think even Pulisic is also looking to re-sign. So the core players seem to be chosen, and they're going to get re-signed. And it's now all about, if they get re-signed, who's the depth? Who are we gonna get in place for the rounding of the squad to really improve the edges that we need? All in all, guys, Forza Milan, it's been a peculiar, strange 3 months. We got one more game before the end of the year. Let's get that win, and we'll tackle 2025 when it gets here, okay? Forza, guys, and Merry Christmas. Ciao.